Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Hey, it's one fundamental thing that I wanted to remind you of today because I was coaching today, working with some of my clients, and one thing that I always hear about people is sayings like, oh, he was such a good man, but we slept together and he left me. He was such a good man, but he can't stop lying. He's such a good man, but he cheats from time to time. He's such a good man, but this, but that. Guess what? You have to stop looking or listening to what a person is saying, and you have to look at what a person is doing. So a lot of times we say, oh, it was real love, but it ended. If it was real love, it wouldn't have ended. You maybe loved them, but they didn't equally love you in return. If the person is a good person, then they wouldn't use you and abuse you. If the person was a good person, then they wouldn't be lying and manipulating and deceiving. See, a lot of times we don't listen to what we're saying. Instead, we're just listening to what they're saying and then ignoring what they're doing. The proof is in the pudding. Everything is based on actions. So a person of character, a person with integrity will make moves and do things that line up with character and integrity. If someone is cheating on you, then they don't love you. So many women say, I know he loves me. I know he loves me. I really know he loves me. Even though he cheated on me, I really know he does not love you. He may have some feelings for you. He may get you something to eat. He may help you pay a bill, but he does not love you in the true sense of love. Now, a strong affection, if you want to call that love, yes, but he's not in love with you, definitely. If he's cheating on you, if he's beating on you, if he's lying to you, if he's using you, always borrowing money, driving your car, living under your rent, under your mortgage, and not contributing, don't want to go to work, getting another woman pregnant, dating other women, flirting with other women. He's not in love with you. He's really not all that into you either. So you have to look at actions. I told a client a long time ago, I said, listen, when it comes to dating, you have to be like Helen Keller, who could not see and could not hear. All she could do was feel. And she had a famous quote. That's why I came up with this. She had a famous quote that said something about people can have eyesight without a vision. People can have eyesight but no vision. And she had another quote that was saying, like, it's not about hearing and seeing, it's about what you feel in your heart. And I just kind of took that and I said, if we would move like that in our relationships, in our business dealings, in our, all of our situations, friendships, and if it does not hit your heart, and if you cannot truly feel it, because a lot of times we will hear words and we will count that as a feeling. We will see temporary actions and we will count that as a feeling. But what you have to understand is you have to pay attention to the patterns. You have to pay attention to what a person consistently does. And this men, women, son, daughter, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, in general with people, what are your actions saying? What are you doing? Somebody was talking to me, oh, this person really, really good at business, really good at business, really hard worker. And I'm like, well, why they don't have a business account? Oh, well, they just don't, know how to do the business side. Okay, well, they're not good at business. Or why they don't have an invoicing system? Can't send a regular invoice that I could make a payment to and that they could receive the funds to in a timely fashion. Oh, they ain't good at the business part. Saying, okay, they're not good at business then. So you can't come telling me a person so good at business and so honest and so all of this if They don't have the actions and the proof to back it up. The same thing with your friendship. Oh, really, really great friend. Really great friend. But, it just every now and then stuff will come back to me that she's saying behind my back. Okay, not a really great friend. Just because she gave you a ride, just because she loaned you some money, just because she let you stay at her place, just because you could wear her outfit to the club, if she talking about you behind your back, then she's not your real friend. She's not a good friend. And I'm using different examples because me personally, I don't listen to what people say. I look at what they do. I am not trying to hear you. Show me what you're talking about. And then more so than what you show me, I got to feel it in my heart that is genuine and that is real. Because some people can do all the right things, but your heart knows that they playing a role, that they posing, that they putting on, that's their representative acting for you. And they may be doing, and they may actually be doing too much, trying to look like they are honest, faithful, diligent, hardworking. But if you're operating from a real place, what you would do in that situation, and from a real place, what you would give. Now, me, I'm a really nice person, so I kind of would throw people off with how much I give and how much I do and how much I offer, and they would think that I'm faking, or that I'm putting on, but it's really just because their heart is not that way, so they know they would never do that. So sometimes, it's kind of hard to read. But if you're a real person with a pure heart, then your heart will feel when someone is being real and genuine and pure. And so it's not about just watching exactly what they're doing. So when I say that, you have to take it with a grain of salt and understand, like, yes, you need to see the actions, but what you really need to see is consistency. You need to see the patterns. And then you need to be able to feel this, especially when you're thinking about a relationship. Because a man could be a good man for a whole year. A woman could be a good woman for a whole year. And then flip the script. So what happens a lot of times is you meet a person's representative and they're amazing. 6 months, 8 months, a year. Sometimes, if it's a psychopath, 2 years, 3 years. And then, boom, they flip the switch on you and they change. Now, all of a sudden, they're not so much of a good person. And you will hold on to that 3 months or that 6 months or that 12 months of good treatment, good love, good laughter, good times, and live through the next 5 years of misery and pain and drama, holding on to that feeling you felt in the beginning when it wasn't even real. You're holding on to what their representative showed you, and now that they have forgot their role, forgot the act. See, a person playing a role will eventually forget their act. So they have forgotten their act, and now they're showing you their true colors, who they really are, and you just bumping your head on the wall. You blind to the fact of what your heart is trying to warn you of and say, listen, this person has changed because they were never who they said they were. So now you need to pack your stuff and leave. Yes, you got a child. Yes, y'all got a lease together. Yes, y'all got a business together. But this is not for long term. This person came in your life to teach you a lesson, a reason and a season, not a lifetime. So get the lesson, pack your stuff, cut your losses, and move on with your life. Because they have consistently shown you that they are not a good person, they don't have a good heart, and they don't have your best interests at heart. So although you got 12 months, 24 months, 36 months of good love and laughter and fun times, you got 3, 4, 5 years of pain, misery, and drama. Get the message, see the big picture, pack your stuff, move on with your life. Hey, Tony Gaskins here. God bless you. We'll talk soon.